Hi patrons, thank you guys so much for supporting me. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And in this video, I'm actually going to talk really openly, really raw, and really vulnerably, don't know if that's a word, but I am going to talk about some things that have been on my mind the past few weeks. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. It is a part of you being a patron. You get to see this video because you have pledged $1 or above on my Patreon page, and I really, really appreciate it. So, the past few weeks, I've been here in the studio and I've been working on many, many paintings. I've been having a blast, I've been having some ups and some downs, and here's where I'm discussing it. First of all, I do want to say that I'm really, really happy right now, and I'm in a really good place, and I'm excited about pretty much everything I'm working on, even though I've been struggling on some of my paintings. But it's not been the smoothest of rides the past few weeks. I had a death in the family, and someone really, really close to my mom, my aunt, and all that. I don't want to get too into it, but you know, of course, that's a sad time. And so there was that. And the last few days, I'd say probably the last week and a half actually, I've been kind of in an art rut. It was kind of one of those weird ruts where I was super excited to make work, but then when I would go to make work, I felt like it looked like poop, and then I would just be like, what is going on? I am super excited to make art right now. Why is everything turning out so terribly? Why do I hate everything I'm making? But I think I finally pushed through it. The current piece I'm working on is the cat mother piece, which is right over here. Hold on. That piece right there. Okay? And so even though I was really, really struggling with it, I think I finally am liking how it's turning out, which is great. But it wasn't so easy the whole time. Kind of at the beginning and halfway through and even 75% in, I was like, I don't like this. I really don't like this. And as I discussed in my public YouTube video, I think that it was the whole my eyes ability to see flaws was ahead of my skill level again, and I think that that is like a forward motion kind of thing. I think that happens all the time. I think it's a cyclical thing, but it kind of messes with your head as an artist, because when it happens you're like, I suck at everything. What even am I doing? I've done so many paintings, how am I going backwards? But you're not really going backwards. But if you want to see more about that, you can check out my public YouTube video. This video that you're watching right now is all about the raw, the vulnerable, and not as public. So, I don't think I really share this a lot, but I follow politics, and I live in America. I think I might have a patron that isn't American, so I live in America. And as a lot of you across the whole world have probably seen, we have a lot of crazy stuff going on in our government right now. And I've been watching it really closely, and actually last week I was working on my painting, my big 20 by 24 called By Candlelight. And when I was working on that painting, I was watching the Kavanaugh hearings, and I was like, really? Is this really what our country has come to? That someone like someone accused of these type of things might actually get a lot of power. So I was making my art and I was watching these live broadcasts of these hearings, and I was seeing Dr. Ford's testimony, and I was seeing Kavanaugh's testimony, and I was just like, oh my goodness, what is going on? And it affected my thinking, it affected my brain, it affected my process. That's just one of the many things that affects my work and my process. So, you know, I had some good things happen the past few weeks, and I had some bad things happen. And so you guys, you're the ones that get to see this. You get to see this kind of like really behind the scenes, what went down in my mind. So I don't know, it's interesting because it's like half my brain is so excited to make art, and I'm just like, I'm in the studio, I'm painting, I'm enjoying myself, having a great time. And then the other half of my brain is like, what is going on in my country that I live in? Like, what is happening? This is going to go down in history as a very bad time. But then the other half of my brain is like all excited about what I'm working on, and I'm painting, and like even though I might be struggling or frustrated with a certain aspect of a painting, overall I'm like, yeah, I'm painting. I am doing what I love. So I think overall I'm just happy and thankful that I get to do what I love for a living. And you know, even though I'm not making that much yet, it's fine. Because I really love what I'm doing. I really love it. And I can't wait until I am at the point where I am really doing it for a living, like actually able to survive off of it. But I think that like it's so interesting, like how current events and family stuff and someone passing away and then other things that are actually positive, like, you know, selling a painting or making a new friend or meeting new people or getting out in nature, like how the negative things and the positive things, they come together and they affect us. They affect what we make, they affect how we talk to each other, they affect how we think, they affect how we behave. And so I don't know, I just really wanted to share this with you guys, and thank you guys so much for being patrons. I hope you enjoyed this little snippet of insight inside my head, inside my brain. Will there be something to talk about every single month? I don't know. This past month has been really crazy, so, you know, there was a lot to talk about. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!